Would you spend thousands more for essentially the same car just because it wears a different badge? Many people do, often without realizing it. Automakers have perfected this trick. They swap out logos, tweak a few cosmetic details, and suddenly it's a whole new model at a premium price. This isn't just a marketing ploy. It's a smart way for car makers to get you to spend more. In this video, I'm revealing the truth behind these badge-engineered vehicles. Some of these will truly shock you, and don't miss the final comparison. It could completely change how you view certain brands. Number 10. Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra. These full-size trucks are built on the same platform by GM, sharing engines, transmissions, and most mechanical parts. The Silverado maxes out at 13,300 pounds of towing capacity, while the Sierra is just 100 pounds less. GMC markets the Sierra as more upscale with Denali trims offering real wood, leather, and digital gauges. The Sierra also has a fancier, multi-pro tailgate, while the Silverado's version was added later. If you're after luxury, the Sierra might be worth it. Otherwise, the Silverado delivers the same performance for less. Number 9. The 1973 Toyota Celica Fastback and the 1969 Ford Mustang. The Celica was designed to capture the American muscle car look in a smaller, more affordable package. Both had long hoods, short rear decks, and sloping fastback roofs. The Celica even mimicked the Mustang's grille, side vents, and taillights, but mechanically they couldn't be more different. The Mustang had big V8s, including the 428 Cobra jet that put out 335 horsepower. The Celica. It ran on a 1.6 or 2.0-liter, four-cylinder engine making under 100 horsepower, built for economy, not speed. Yet, it handled more like a European sports car, lightweight, balanced with precise steering. The Mustang was pure muscle. The Celica was a nimble coupe that looked the part. Toyota's gamble paid off. It proved you didn't need a huge V8 to make a fun, stylish fastback. Number 8. Toyota 86 and Subaru BRZ, these two modern sports cars are nearly identical, developed jointly by Toyota and Subaru. They share the same 2.4-liter flat-4 engine, putting out 228 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. They also share the same chassis, transmission, and suspension, with just minor differences in tuning. The BRZ is a bit softer for daily driving, while the 86 has a firmer setup for sharper cornering. The only other differences are a few interior trims and slightly different traction control tuning. The 86 lets you slide more before it intervenes. Performance-wise, they're neck and neck. If you're after an affordable, fun sports car, it really comes down to which badge you like better. Number 7, Dodge Caravan and Chrysler, Town and Country, Pacifica. These minivans shared the same platform engine, the 3.6-liter Pentastar VI6 and transmission. The Town and Country had leather seats and a premium feel. While the Caravan was the budget version in 2017, the Town and Country became the Pacifica, which brought a new 9-speed automatic, a hybrid option, and better ride quality. Even today, the Pacifica and Voyager are essentially the same van with different trim levels. So while the Caravan is gone, its DNA lives on. Number 6. Ford Escape and Mazda Tribute. These SUVs debuted in 2001 and were nearly identical under the skin. Built on the same platform, they shared engines, transmissions, and even color options. Ford handled the bulk of the engineering, while Mazda gave the Tribute a sportier feel. Both were built in the same Kansas City factory. Most drivers never realized they were twins. Number 5, Nissan Frontier and Mercedes-Benz X-Class. Here's a luxury badge that didn't quite work out. The X-Class was essentially a rebadged Nissan Navara Frontier with some Mercedes styling touches. It even shared the same 2.3-liter twin TED turbo diesel engine with a Mercedes V6 diesel added later. Despite premium materials and fancy lighting, it was still a Nissan underneath, and truck buyers didn't buy it. Mercedes killed the X-Class in 2020, while the Frontier kept going strong. Number 4, Volkswagen Touareg and Porsche Cayenne. Developed together on the same platform. These SUVs shared early engines like a 3.2-liter V6 and a 4.2-liter V8 and even a monster V10 diesel. The Cayenne was tuned for sporty driving, while the Touareg had better off-road gear like locking differentials and air suspension. Inside, they shared many components, but Porsche charged more for its name. In the end, it came down to performance versus value. Same luxury, different price tags. Number 3. Honda Passport and Isuzu Rodeo. In the 90s, Honda needed an SUV for the US market and turned to Isuzu. They had the same 2.6-liter 4-cylinder and 3.2-liter V6 engines, a 4-speed automatic and 5-speed manual were available. Honda didn't build the Passport. Isuzu made both SUVs in Indiana. Even the key fobs and VIN numbers matched Isuzu format. The main difference: badges and minor trim details. The Passport had a Honda grille and slightly different taillights, but everything else, including the frame, suspension, and interior, was pure Isuzu. The Rodeo ended production in 2004. Most buyers never realized they were the same SUV. If you've driven an old Passport, you've driven a Rodeo. Number 2. Audi R, SQ8, and Lamborghini Urus. Think a Lamborghini SUV is totally unique. Not exactly. Both share the same platform, the same 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8, and the same transmission. The Urus makes a bit more power, 627 pound-feet versus 590, thanks to tuning and exhaust tweaks. Performance-wise, both hit 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. The RSQ8 even beat the Urus at the Nürburgring. Inside, they share screens, buttons, and more. The URIs just has sharper steering and a flashier look. Proof that sometimes you're paying for the badge, not for a totally different ride. Number 1, Toyota Camry and Honda Accord. Two of the best-selling sedans in the world, and they're more similar than most realize. Both have 2.5-liter, 4-cylinder engines with nearly the same power. Both have hybrid versions topping 40 miles per gallon, and their dimensions are almost identical. They even share some suppliers for parts like infotainment screens and safety sensors. The big difference: the Accord feels sportier to drive, while the Camry is cushier. Despite decades of debate, the real choice comes down to which brand you prefer, because underneath these two have never been closer. So there you have it, cars that hide their true identities. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't let flashy brand names drain your wallet. Many lesser-known car brands offer the same reliability, features, and performance, often for a much lower price. Stop paying for the badge and start paying for true value.